Hey, thanks for tuning in. Take a moment and imagine, you're the kind of person who doesn't sit back and settle. You recognize the difference between good enough audio and something that genuinely envelopes you. If that describes you, listen closely. Check the current price and availability right now. Gear this advanced doesn't linger. You've reached the point where your receiver struggles. Maybe the action scene in your film lacked weight. Maybe you plugged in your high-end speakers and felt something was missing. You knew you'd outgrown compromise. That's when you realized it was time to upgrade. When you power up the TX-RZ70 for the first time, everything tilts. The volume button feels different. The soundstage opens. Features you thought were for movie theaters only come into your living room. Dialogue lands, bass has shape, overhead Atmos thrills push you into the story. You feel different when you own something built on this level. Picture this, you're watching your favorite blockbuster, every footstep above you actually comes from above. Or you're streaming music late night, everything is defined, detailed, no fatigue. Then you fire up your console, gameplay becomes richer, smoother, you tap into responsiveness and sound depth you didn't know you were missing. Once you feel this level of performance, going back starts to feel like a sacrifice. Don't wait for price spikes or waits. Because each time you glance at lesser gear, you'll come back here and ask, why did I accept less before? The real cost is the moments where you settled, and now the potential to soar is waiting. You might be thinking, do I really need something this beefy? The truth, you're past the compromise phase. The TX-RZ70 isn't overkill, it's your new baseline. And here's a surprise, the built-in room correction and streaming capabilities mean you're not just upgrading power, you're upgrading ease of performance. Powerful doesn't have to be complex. When you own this, you don't just listen, you enter the story. You sit down and feel proud you made this call. You walk into your room and the gear matches your ambition. It's not showy, it's definition. Pros Your home cinema fills the space like a real theater. Gaming feels immersive, with speed and clarity you crave. Music playback becomes refined, subtle, emotionally actual. Setup and integration become smarter and more future-proof. Cons: it demands proper speakers and room with space to thrive. If you're only using a simple 2.0 setup, it may feel like more than necessary. When you compare specs, wrestle with price, switch gear, it comes down to this: you pick the one you already wanted. Here it is. If you're ready to step up, hit the link below, verify current availability, and make the move you'll look back on and say, that was the upgrade that changed everything.